Hello everybody, I'm Buzz, and I'd like to bring you a review tonight of the Diamante. It's made at Vaprlife, and it's vaprlife.com. I'll post a link below if you want to check it out. It's a variable voltage mod with a meter, and give you some specs real fast on it. And you can use 2 LifePo 4 CR 123A 3 volts, or 16340 lithium ion 3.7 volts. So that's kind of nice. You have different battery options. It's 5.75 inches long. It's 3/4 of an inch width or diameter. It uses pulse width modulation. Voltage ranges 3 to 6 volts. Type of adjustable voltage, digital potentiometer with easy use up and down buttons. Voltage display, bright, clear, 3 LED readout. Materials, anodized aluminum with stainless steel display. It has short circuit protection, reverse battery protection, thermal shutdown protection, and when it starts to get low on the batteries, it doesn't flash the lights or anything like that. It just, the vape quits. That's just all there is to it. Okay, now I've had this for a few days and been using it. I like the way it vapes. Let's see, it's got this cool little light on here, and as you can see, it's multicolored. It goes from blue, green, yellow, red. Pretty cool, huh? And then the meter itself, I ordered blue. It's a real bright, real big, real easy to read. They had different colors. They had yellow, green, red, and blue. So you got several choices to go with this mod. The little triangle here, you could get several different. You could get one of each of those colors, or you get the multicolor like I did. And I thought, well, why just get one when you could have them all? And other than just decoration, there's a little bit of a function to that. When you want to change the meter, you got to press the button in, you change it, and when that starts flashing fast, the meter's set. If you just press the button, see right there we have I can't read it backwards, 5.89. Okay, we're just gonna change it some and press it again. See, it's back to right where it was at. You have to change your setting and then make sure you're flashing real fast like that, and then your settings are changed. If not, you didn't change anything. You just changed the numbers and it's going to go right back to where it was. It took me a minute to figure that out. There's not a whole lot to do to figure this out, but my gripe with a lot of vendors is there was no instructions on the site and no instructions with the mod. And again, it didn't take very long to figure it out, but would have been nice if there was just something that told you exactly what to do right off the bat. And but how does it vape? It vapes very well. Let's see, I'm gonna stick on, let's try several different things. Let's go down. I'm gonna start off with an atomizer. This is the atomizer tank, and I have it set on way too high. Let's take it down Oh, 4.66. Now see, it got me. I didn't, I just got done telling you have to let the, okay, now it's blinking fast. Now it's set. Okay. That's a dual coil atomizer. Vape's really nice. That's an underload meter, so it does drop a little bit when you use dual coils, and but it shows you that right on the meter, so you're getting the true reading when you're vaping. It's not a setting; it's an actual meter. You can see it kind of flashing back and forth there. All right, there, it vapes really nice with the dual coil addy. Now, in my little mama tank here, I have a 1.6 dual coil cartomizer. Let's see how it works with that. Let's scale that. Yeah, that's not too bad an area to vape that at. Let's try it there and see what it does. Very nice vapor production. You can hear it popping them dual coils. Works very well. I like the way this vapes. It uses I have the 16 340s in it, and I get about let's see, about 6 hours of vape time out of them, maybe 5 hours. For sure, you have to have an extra set of batteries if you're running out and around, because it might leave you stranded if you didn't have them completely charged right when you left. And what else was I gonna vape? I got a cartomizer around here somewhere. What did I do with it? There it is. Here's a 4.5 ohm cartomizer. And let's set that all the way on high. Oops. We're going to vape that at 599, which is as high as the meter will let you go. Okay, it's blinking fast. We're set. Vapes pretty nice there also. Like the way that works. Let's reset it a little bit. Okay. Just a ton of vapor. I like the button. It has quite a bit of resistance. Nice loud click to it. As far as I can tell, there's no cutoff to the vape time. You can, not a 10-second cutoff or whatever. You can vape it to your heart's content. Now, there's a kind of a misconception. See there, it shut off. Some people thought that was a safety feature. That's not by design. That's what that is the you can see. Let me take a battery out. See, it's anodized to the threads, and the tube isn't anodized inside past the threads. So what's happening is because of the anodization. Say that one 10 times real fast. When your stainless steel cap is screwed in all the way, it makes contact with the body, and there's your negative. Okay, and when you unscrew it, now it's still in contact with the body. That's what I couldn't understand. I called the vendor and talked to him and asked him how they managed to do that. And it's just a fluke, and it may not last forever. It may last for quite a while, but if you wear that anodization off the threads, then you'll continue to have a contact, and it's just the anodization stopping the contact between the negative is why that's happening, and that eventually could go away as you take the cap on and off. So that's really not a safety feature. It's not made to be that way. It's just something that kind of worked out for a while. But you can't count on it being there, so don't just unscrew it and think it's not going to fire, because potentially it could end up firing. It does have the slots in the body and the sideways slots, and the reason they're sideways like that is their theory is if their batteries expand in there and they go into runaway stage or thermal shutdown, however you want to describe it, catastrophic failure. If your slot was like this, I guess that battery could swell up and block your slot, so then it really is not serving no purpose. And you can see the tops of the batteries through the slots, so if they are to swell up, the gases could still vent and they won't block it. And it has a vent in the bottom too. My thoughts on that makes sense for sure, but I kind of wish it wasn't there. To me, it takes away from the look of the mod, but I know it's for my safety, so better safe than sorry. But I really like the mod. It's kind of long. Here, we'll compare it. Let's compare it to a Pro-Vari. See, it's quite a bit longer. Now, one of the longer mods that I have is the stainless steel lava tube, or chrome. I imagine the chrome's the same height as the stainless steel one. And see, it's get it even there at the bottom. See, it's quite a bit longer yet than that. Maybe half or 3/4 of an inch longer. And with that 510 connection on there, that makes it even longer. That's the other thing. You can get different connections if you want. They have 808 and 510. Let's see, it's only 3/4 of an inch around, so it's not quite as big around as either one of those mods. And I would say it's worthwhile if you want a meter. That's another thing. It only does, it changes voltage. It doesn't read any atomizer resistance. It doesn't check your battery. It just tells you how much, where you're starting at and what you're getting under load. That's it. And there's something to be said about that. Instead of doing a bunch of things, it does one thing very well, and which is nice, and seems to be pretty durable. You can have it repaired there also. I don't know exactly what he charges to repair, but I don't think he charges very much. So that's one good thing about buying American made. If something goes wrong, you have some place to send it to get it fixed, and you have support. Very excellent vape, as you can see. Okay, now I've talked about this enough, so all I got to say is keep on vaping.